All right, we're getting started. Let's do it. Oh, did I forget my timer? Whatever. It's fine. I'll get the timer set up. There we go. We got it. Perfect. What's up, everybody? This is a safe logic race between myself and a huge part of the Discord. We got, what, 7 of us racing right now, including Jupiter, Matthias, Swarm. A lot of great racers. So I'm excited to see how this race turns out. This is kind of a preliminary race before my upcoming tournament series. So I'm excited to see how people enjoy the tournament races coming up. So yeah, it's going to be fun. Don't jump, please. Dracula jumped. Whatever, it's fine. Not the worst start, but not amazing either, but it's fine. I'll live. That was my Windows notification sound, by the way. I apologize. Had to update my audio. It was a little loud for me. It's not too loud for you guys, right? Everything seems fine, audio balance-wise. At least I hope so. So yeah, this is Safe Logic, aka Torture, in video game form. Oh, we have walk armor. That's cool. Seems like a somewhat decent... Audio's fine, good. Somewhat decent starting weapon, 2-shotting the wargs. We have fire shield. Very interesting start. We're missing zombie spawn, but whatever. Resist thunder, yeah. So another thing that's interesting about the Safe Logic seeds is that the item stats and names are randomized as well as the sprites. So a lot of the items that we're used to using might be worse than we're expecting, might be better than we're expecting. Mana Prism at the start to resist thunder. Okay. Not too bad. We will see if the seed will continue to be fine or if it'll turn sour and be terrible. There's only one way to find out, and that's to embark on this randomizer journey. Masamune could be good. It's a 2-handed sword, Morning Star. Okay. Some sort of club. And we're starting with Leapstone. We're already off to a much better start than most Safe Logic seeds, because that's not Jewel of Open. Starting with anything other than Jewel of Open feels so much better. All right. I think I'm going to go for like the item skip route where I just do pretty much no additional item checks except for the ones that are along the way. Mystic Pendant. Okay, that looks like a sellable of some kind. Because I want to get kind of an early-ish lead movement-wise and go from there because, I mean, the randomizer can be absolutely brutal, so I'm going to try and take as many advantages as I can, at least the ones that I'm in control over. If that means I'm missing out on like a duplicator, then so be it. It's fine. I'll go for this. Bonked my head. All right, GG's. Can't go for the skip. Whatever. I think it's worth going for. It saves a decent amount of time. All right. Reminder, this is a race. Exclamation mark race for more info. But essentially, I'm not looking for any help or backseating or anything like that. So please, Red Rust. Dang it. Oh, 44 damage, though, is pretty decent. And this is a sellable that is sparkling. Isn't that a garnet? Maybe not. Yeah, in general, just normal pleasantries, small talk, spamming Joel in chat. Those are all safe ways to communicate. Circle it. Okay, could be good. We don't know. I'm not going to look too much into it right now. In general, you don't want to be opening your menu too much. That's one of the downsides of the item randomization, in my opinion, is that 99% of the time it's optimal to just not check your inventory once you get a decent enough equipment item. And getting an item doesn't like tell you if you've gotten a better item or not. So you most of the time are just like rolling with what you have and only checking your inventory like a couple of times. I couldn't tell what that item was to save my life. Don't know what that is. Gas cloud is just not really worth it. Yeah, exactly what Devil Pantsu says. Time spent in the menu is time not spent progressing. Exactly. And like having to read your menu over and over again just ends up not being super great. However, we do have a club that is doing decent damage. 44 damage early on is nothing to scoff at, so. Noglamir. All right. I don't know what the hell just happened there with the randomizer or the emulator, but it's fine. We're not dead. The play is we grab the warp before we check Coliseum. This is kind of a risky strat, but this is kind of similar to the Lycanthrope strat. The only downside is it's slower because we don't have wolf movement. But the idea is we grab this warp, we check the Coliseum relic because it's in logic with Leapstone. And if the next progression relic isn't there, we go to Castle Keep next, because that's where the next progression relic likely is. So essentially, I'm just trying to follow the complexity chain as quickly as possible. Whatever, modes. Thank you all for the good luck. Let's see what it is. It's nothing. All right. Like I said, this is exactly why you get that warp. Because now this route is so much higher value because we're going to be going to the next progression location a lot earlier. And we're able to warp back in a pretty safe manner. So overall, good decision making. It's kind of like the safe way to do this route compared to some other options, but it's good. Worst case scenario is we're doing this route and it doesn't actually give us progression, but that's very unlikely. Especially in safe logic where it's minimum complexity 9. So, like, we have a lot of relics to chew through, a lot of complexity to chew through. So the odds of not seeing a linear chain is quite low. Yeah, if it's flight at Keep, we're in a great spot. Overall, I feel like this is just kind of the best starting option when you get early Leapstone, but at least it worked out really well in the Lycanthrope tournament. So we'll see if I can make it work here. Dude, this guy sucks. He has way too much health. Would I do this if I got a thrust sword? No, because it changes the in-game logic. Good question, though. The only reason I'm doing this is because Leapstone was our first progression relic. So I'm essentially going to the 2 locations that are unlocked by just Leapstone alone, which is the Coliseum check, which I already did, and then the Castle Keep check, which is what I'm doing right here. And if for whatever reason this is like Jewel of Open, then we have access to the caverns and we can warp back. So, oh, that doesn't one-shot? Interesting. Oh! Let's fucking go, baby. We take those. Not bad, not bad. I am going to grab this warp first because my plan is to grab Bat and then check all the other locations here in Keep, and then I guess we continue the clockwise route. At some point, I do need to do All Rocks. That's going to be an interesting routing decision, because I could technically go do all rocks right now. But I don't know if it's worth it. I mean, it is technically, like, in logic, and it's locked behind a transformation and flight. But this could just be our flight. I don't know. It's a tough one. It's a tough one. That's vanilla power of Mist, by the way. Nice randomizer. Oh my god. Nothing. Right. So we have a few sellables. That's what... It's kind of pushing me to want to go to Castle Keep right now for that exact reason that we have a few sellables now. It's fine. We could always warp to Aurochs whenever we want. And honestly, it's optimal to do the Aurochs stuff later, probably. Yeah, it's optimal to do it a little bit later. But I can kind of just do it whenever. I came across your content recently and really enjoy first stream popping in to see how everyone's day is. Oh, well, thank you. Randomized items. The Mana Prism, if I remember correctly, looks like a heart refresh. We'll see, though. But welcome. I'm glad you enjoyed the content. At least, presumably, you enjoyed it enough to check out the live stream. Yeah, we're in the middle of a race right now. And things are going pretty well. I mean, we got early Soul of Bat. Can't really complain about that. So, yeah. Oh, God. Okay, a few weapons here. Definitely worth grabbing to do these checks. Could be another sellable. Ooh, library card. We take those. Nice, nice, nice. Still need to beat this game someday. I recommend it. It's a good game. I think it's a lot of fun, personally. And once you beat it, you can also boot up the randomizer, too. Play through the game with shuffled up relics and items and stuff like that. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, overall, I'm pretty happy with how we're playing this seed. Please open the elevator. Thank you, God. Okay. Don't need to grab that warp. I will grab this. Holy Symbol is actually pretty nice to get with Cavern still on the table. So I do have a shield. I should probably put that on. Common Short Sword, not very great. Powerful Sword of Flame is actually going to be slightly better. All right. And then we got sellable, 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 sellable. All right. So we got a decent amount of money. We got Marcel, it seems like. Feeling good, feeling good. We can shield dash as well, which is pretty nice. Yeah, that's the item randomizer at work, where the description is the only thing that actually matters, as well as the item stats. The item stats are randomized, but the actual sword, as far as its attributes, is dependent on the description. So because it's the powerful Sword of Flame, that means it's going to act like the Marcel, but it will still have randomized stats.
I'm interested in...
I mean, Ring of Vlad, yeah, we need that. Luck Potion, Strength Potion, Flame Star, Fire Shield, Chrysogram slices cleanly through enemies. These weapons are not amazing. Ooh, lowers defense for 400. Yeah, we'll probably grab that. Strongest armor of them all. Okay. And then nothing crazy. Silver ring for 15 plus strength. Okay.
I'm interested in this. I'm interested in this.
So it looks like the correct play is we're gonna grab. Let's be careful about this. On this, we will grab Where's the plus 15 strength? We can't afford it. Unfortunate. I think we're just going to give up then.
Thank you.
Just in case.
Farewell for now.
Alrighty, well, we'll just move on then. We found flight. The question is it faster to warp back to Alrox's quarters? Right now? And do those 2 checks? Or do we go to entrance? Tough question. I think I'm going to go entrance first because I need to do as many locations that were unlocked by Bat as possible. I think that's the correct play right now. And the fastest and most direct route of doing that exactly is going through Castle Entrance. This will make my warp here to Alrox's quarters a little less potent, but it's fine. Welcome, Arcadius. Welcome, welcome. Getting that warp feels a little redundant now, but it's probably fine. We probably save split this, honestly. Because our MP is pretty low, even with Soul of Bat. Got a speedrun taking that sip of water. Gotta stay hydrated even while speedrunning, you know? What up, Rooshed? Okay. Yo, Nad, welcome. Glad you've been able to catch the live stream today. I'll reset it. I don't know how good that is, but whatever. It's probably slightly faster, all things considered. But that's fine. If we find more money, we have a library card, we'll be able to buy those strength buffs, but we don't really have like a fantastic suite of weapons yet. Like the Marcel is gonna hold us back mainly because of Dracula. Like Cerberus, we should be fine. Just punching him or whatever. But Dracula, we don't have a one-cycle weapon yet. No double card, unfortunate. Welcome, Kyrie. Things have been okay. Things are all right. I feel like I'm playing the seed relatively well, which is nice. It's also not that bad of a seed, comparatively. So... Reminder that this is a race. That's why we have race, exclamation mark race in the top left-hand corner of the screen. Just to let you all know not to give any sort of hints or backseating or anything like that, just to make things fair for all of the other racers. And we do have the tournament races. The first one is scheduled for Monday, this upcoming Monday. If you're watching this on YouTube, the YouTube video of that race will come out as soon as it's ready. If you're watching on YouTube, you should also, be subscribing, all that fun stuff, checking out the live stream, like all of these lovely people. It'd be great. Yeah, we're on our way to get Dragon Blitz Daily to 10,000 subscribers, which is pretty cool, if I don't say so myself. How many people are racing? 6, 7 people total. It looks like one of them has already forfeited, which is unfortunate.
Steal men's souls
Don't need that.
and make them your slaves.
Thank you, Cryo, for the gifted sub to Devil Pantsuit. All right, it looks like Aurox's quarters was the correct play, which is fine.
Tribute.
In bronze with the
Steal men's souls and
2
make
months,
them
F
your
bronze, thank you.
slaves.
Getting closer to that 420 subscriptions. Let's go. I'm gonna do this only because I don't have a lot of magic and I need my magic to refill anyways. And I don't want to use my mana prism. All right, well, this was a waste. I mean, I appreciate supporting the community, so I'm always going to appreciate that. Yeah, the Marcel is a very, very beefy weapon attack sound. It just uses like the straight up explosion sound, which is really cool. I mean, I'm going to grab it. We got a little unlucky by not necessarily finding anything with these last couple of checks, but it's not the end of the world. Like, we've had bat this whole time, which means that these checks have been more efficient than they would have been otherwise. So it's not bad. We'll see, we'll see. Like, I don't think we're in a bad spot at all, but there was a part of me that considered doing this first. It just felt inefficient the way I was doing it, but it's fine, most likely. Like, doing it the other way also would have been fine. Not bad. All right. Welcome, Hezkes. Miss. We do have our library card. However, do we use it? I mean, if we don't find anything at... If we don't find anything at Sword Card, do we use it? If we find Jewel of Open right now, that'd be insane. And also, I think maybe not possible? Because we found Bat so early, I feel like we're going to have to be in a linear chain, right? Well, there's Wolf. Yeah, I'm going to use it. Why not? Is there a map random for SotN? Kind of. There's like an area randomizer thing that exists out there somewhere. Did I find more money? I did. Let's real quick.
What can I do for you?
I'm interested.
We could at least increase our damage a little bit.
Farewell for now.
That does literally nothing. Fantastic. All right. I mean, this is guaranteed to be something because we've already checked everything else, which is actually kind of nice. Happy Wednesday, Dave. Welcome, welcome. That extra 15 strength is nice. It's going to make things a little bit easier. We'll do some any percent strats with the wolf. Heart max up. Cross shuriken. Okay. Interesting. Both rings? My guess is Jewel of Open or Holy Glass is next, right? Because those are the only two things that unlock anything at this point. Wow. If it's Holy Glasses, using the library card the way I did is actually going to suck. Because it is optimal to save the library card for coming back to the second castle, but it's not the end of the world. There's always a chance that we find another library card as well. Although I don't plan on doing a lot of item checks. This seed's pretty good, though. I feel engaged, and I'm pretty happy overall with how this seed is turning out. Ooh, another sword. This is a gamble, but I'm going to grab it. It's probably a bad sword because most are bad, but I feel like it's worth picking him up just in case, because I still need something for Dracula. Dracula's fire resistance is absolutely insane and not to be trifled with. So relying on a fire sword at the end of the game would be very bad. I mean, Jewel of Open would be huge for us because we're in a really good spot to take advantage of it. If it's glasses, we're kind of screwed because we're going to lose a lot of time traversing between castles unless I find another library card, which then it doesn't really matter. So either way, it's kind of... We have a lot of scenarios where we're not screwed, but it'll be interesting to say the least. This is correct, right? Yeah. These are sellables. Okay. Reading menus is definitely not my strong suit. So every time I have to open the menu, I'm just sitting there just like, wait, what? But it's fine. Okay, it's a throwable, which will increase our DPS, and it has the chance to do big damage, so we'll see. Boy, oh boy, I love this song. It's my favorite. Shoutouts, Medici.com, and we're in a good spot here. Now the question is, do we check Silver Ring first? I think I might save split for Silver Ring, actually. Because Silver Ring has a relatively high potential to be Merman Statue, which could lead to the final Vlad Relic. So I think I'm actually going to save split for Silver Ring right here. This might be the biggest brain play I've ever had, or I'm a big dumbass right now. It's one or the other, and we're about to fucking find out. Especially because Bat was layer 2. I'm pretty sure that essentially guarantees that the rest of the seed is completely linear. So I think there has to be something at Silver Ring, right? The only issue is if Silver Ring has like Echo, then we're in trouble because we could skip the need for Echo. But if it's like Merman Statue, we are big chilling. So we'll see. I'll go down. I'll do the bottom route. If I could just maneuver, please. Thank you. I'll refill. What? Jeez, why does that load zone take 7 years? What's up, Tump? I'm doing all right. Reminder, everybody, this is a race. No spoilerinos, all that fun stuff. You guys get it. I've said it a few times already. But just in case anybody who's just now joining didn't see the exclamation mark race at the top of the screen. Bloodstained 2 or Silk Song? With a question mark at the end. I don't know how to break this to you, but it appears you forgot to ask your question. Damn it. Okay, that's kind of like good for us, but also annoying. Shit. Because I could have just done this later, but it's fine. Which one makes me more excited? Well, Silksong is a game that doesn't exist and won't ever exist because that game's never coming out. Oops, went the wrong way. And Bloodstained 1 isn't finished yet, so I don't know. I don't. What do you want from me? Do you want me to say, dude, Silksong's gonna be so great? Oh my god, I love Hollow Knight. It's my favorite game of all time, and the second one is gonna be even better. I mean, I'm gonna be in a retirement home by the time Silksong comes out, so it's just hard to be excited for it. Let's put this on, and Enchanted Floating Sword, pretty decent stats, actually. For damage, Simple Mercenary Sword, Spike Iron Club. Okay. It's also just incredibly hard to be excited for Bloodstained 2 when, like, Bloodstained 1 isn't finished yet. At least according to their own stretch goals that they posted on their GoFundMe, or no, what is it called? Kickstarter? Sorry, not GoFundMe. That's funny. So it is what it is. To be fair, Silksong is also a admission of an incomplete Kickstarter as well. Because Silksong, being its own separate game, was actually intended to be part of the original release of Hollow Knight. They just said this is becoming such a large scope or large scale project that instead we're just going to make a new game. But it was originally promised that playing as Hornet would be possible within the original Hollow Knight. Again, through Kickstarter. But I don't think very many people know that. So you're like pointing, it's funny because you're just pointing to the two, I mean, there's many games that have done this, but two games that with like incredibly successful Kickstarters that never actually reached all their goals, and being like, which one are you more excited for? But it is what it is. Yo, is that Vin de Diesel? Thank you so much for the Prime sub. I love your movies. Big fan, big fan. Dude, I'm so... Mighty Number 9 2 is going to go dummy hard. Mighty Number 10, if you will. I was Riddick Bro family. God damn it. That's funny. I don't know. I think we have hopefully passed the point where people no longer over obsess over stretch goals and stuff like that, and or just over promise is what I should say. I hope we're past the point where like indie games trying to acquire capital, hopefully they're past the point of being like, let's do a Kickstarter and promise the sun and the moon and the stars and all things under the kingdom of heaven, and then it doesn't get met, and then everyone's like, what? It's not like they didn't deliver high quality games. Yes, but that's also like out of principle. I'm opposed to the idea of being like, I'm going to promise all this stuff, but as long as I make a decent enough game, no one will care that I promised stuff that I didn't actually deliver on. That doesn't feel great to me personally. Is Bloodstained being updated anymore? It's gotten some updates within like the last year. They put out a roadmap a couple of times and then they've failed to meet the roadmap. Oh, fuck. goals, I think twice now. So I don't know. I feel like they're at a point where like no one's really keeping an eye or keeping them in check. So they're just kind of like doing whatever. And I feel like they're just kind of like, okay, let's just make the second game. Wow. Rib of Vlad here? That's crazy. I was going to roast myself for going all the way out here for a very unlikely relic check, but we got rewarded. Game development is hard, who knew? Yes, it's difficult, but also just because it's difficult doesn't give you free reign to expect that people won't be mad. You know what I mean? If you fail to deliver on something that you promised. Because you could also just not promise that much stuff. But then people would then give less money, so at the end of the day it is just kind of like a scheme to get more money out of like people, which is one of the reasons why it doesn't feel great. I don't know. Man, fucking frogs. I'm not saying that like they're inherently evil for not finishing their game. But also, it's like, come on, man. Like, you could have just finished the game. You know what I mean? Is this really my freaking setup right now? Yeah, I guess so. Freaking Spiked Club and Heaven Sword. The dream team. Damn, look at that. Owned. Did I ever put on the dragon helm? I don't think I did. If I didn't, I'm actually an idiot. Oh god. Oh god. I'll grab this. Oh, just as a heads up, if I say something while I'm in the race, even if it's like a direct question, yeah, please don't answer it. I'm mostly just being rhetorical. We'll do a save split. By the way, thank you so much, Dieseltron? Dieseltron, that's definitely how you say that. For the Prime. Sorry, I didn't thank you earlier. Yeah, I definitely didn't. And then there's this. Okay, cool. Yeah, I try not to be, depending on the severity of the backseat / spoiler and like how often it happens, or just in general how annoyed I am in that given moment, I try to be as understanding and not be as mad. Especially when it's something that's very like minimal. Yeah, we're in a race right now. The total racers at the start was 7. I think someone already dropped out. No one is finished yet. We need 2 Vlad relics. One of them's the final Vlad, so one of them's just a random Vlad. The odds of it being here are quite low. I probably should have skipped. We already found glasses, which means we're basically just waiting to get to the... wait, did we already find final Vlad, actually? Odds are we already found final Vlad, right? I get mad when people backseat, yes, when I'm in a race specifically, or if I've already told people not to. Like, hey, by the way, just don't do that, and then they keep doing it, then I get mad. Because that's just, you know, general respect for a human being when they tell you not to do something. I feel like that's pretty obvious, but not everybody does. But it's okay. Frick off. Oh my god, I'm getting owned. If this is Spike Breaker, then we reset, I think. Yep. Okay, that explains everything, which is annoying because... Yeah, that's pretty annoying. Does that mean Mermaid Statue leads to nothing? No, it leads to Echo. Okay, so we just go to second castle and find the last two Vlads there. Okay. There's a chance we don't win this, then, because the Catacombs was barren and we needed to skip it. And there was a world I could have figured out to skip it, but oh well. I guess I was just worried about getting owned by Merman when I should have realized that Merman had the potential to just not have anything. It's not the end of the world, but a little annoying. But on the bright side, everything's just in the second castle, which means we're not going to get owned by missing out on our library card, which means the library card usage that we did use was fine. So, not bad. Well, okay, there's something about backseating that is inherently, like, selfish that I think a lot of people also don't realize, is that they are trying to move the attention away from the streamer who is, you know, doing the thing and onto themselves by being like, oh, well, actually, I know how to do this thing. Or, oh, you didn't know? You're actually supposed to do this. And it's like, you know, it's an inherently selfish, like, oh, I get to be the center of attention for a moment. Which there's nothing necessarily wrong with trying to get attention while in a live stream. That's like kind of the point. It's just when you're doing it in a way that the streamer doesn't want. You're getting unwanted attention. You're trying to claim attention in a way that's annoying. You know what I mean? But I don't think most people even, like, use their brains to think about that stuff more than, like, for 2 seconds. Joel Steele's an excellent emote. It is. It's fantastic. Chef's kiss, 0 notes, 10 out of 10. The Joelification of this chat has been a beautiful process, and I'm so happy to see it come to fruition. Using brain is tiring. That's fair. Heaven's Sword, go! Dude, this is actually going to be my combo for beating the game. What if I do left side as a gamble for no fucking reason? Ooh, with gravity boots? Nah, I need 2 relics. If I only needed 1 relic, I would consider left side. Just as a meme, because I think it'd be funny. Where was the second Heaven's Sword? If I had one, bro, shit would be different. Come on. I'm not refilling my MP because I plan on just being a little bit more careful with my MP usage in general. Yeah, my damage is decent. It's not terrible. I don't think I'm going to be able to one-cycle, though. I don't think I'm going to be able to one-cycle Dracula here. It's probably not the worst to not one-cycle. It's probably worse to attempt to go out of my way and find extra items just for the chance of possibly one-cycling, because it's only a difference of about 30 seconds. Depending, but between like the worst possible 1 cycle and like a decent 2 cycle is probably only like 30 seconds lost. Or maybe I'm wrong. Ooh, I do have monster vials actually. Hold on. I might have something to vial stack with. I'll have to double check. That might make the difference. Is vial stack plus Heaven Sword? New insane combo. Man, the Heaven Sword's just too good. It's the best to ever do it. Still no one is finished. I'm glad I didn't do left side as a meme, all right? It is a large race, so I don't want to gamble too hard and, like, skip Beelzebub, for example. I feel like that'd be kind of stupid. But I think I might skip Creature, probably. Probably. I don't see why not. That guy sucks. I mean, it's kind of the standard play. I think most people in this scenario will skip Creature. So it feels like a safe bet. There's a lot of people who aren't streaming this race currently. Lowy Roo. There's no reason to grab that. That library card would do nothing, even if it was an actual library card. Okay, there's one. Wait, did we kill the other guy too? Oh, we must have. Not bad, I guess. Yeah, you can buffer a Tetra Spirit while you're in the process of, like, getting knocked back. You can buffer a Tetra Spirit as long as you don't turn around. Well, they are racing, they're just not streaming Project Omega. That's what I was trying to say. Like, some of the people just won't show up because they're not actually live streaming, but they're still racing. Oh yeah, that's pretty much the idea. Not everybody streams the races, unfortunately. But there should be a lot of people streaming the tournament races once I get those set up, so there will be large races to follow. Starting next week, which is going to be fun. They will get posted to Dragon Blitz Daily as well as soon as possible. I'll announce the time and date for the first couple of races probably later today. Okay, not too bad. Yeah, we should be able to make it without using our library or our mana prism, I mean. Well, just barely. Yeah, still no one's finished, which means the odds of somebody doing some insane skips is pretty much zero. Unless they did some insane skips, but also had terrible movement. I don't know. Like, the only things that I think would have made sense to outright skip would have been Catacombs. And even then, that felt kind of silly with Spike Breaker being a possibility. I don't know. I find it hard to find a world where somebody chooses to skip the Catacombs entirely. Maybe somebody did it in this race, but I don't know. That feels crazy. I mean, of course, it doesn't matter when the final relic is just always going to be in the same spot that it's always been. For now until the end of time. Because it's always Force of Echo. It just always is. It's not even close. It's never been anywhere else ever. This doesn't mean I've won necessarily, but I am feeling relatively okay. Like I said, the only big optimization I can think of compared to the route I took would have been skipping the Catacombs. Those are the only things that felt like completely redundant and maybe even possible to skip, so I feel pretty good about how I played this seed. Unless there's like some shenanigans, like a random duplicator that I didn't find or something like that. But, you know, it is what it is. If that happens, it happens. There's nothing you can do about it. Yeah, the races are using the glitchless rule set, Jin. So glitches like that aren't allowed. Uncause, thank you for the 18 months.
Souls and make them your slaves.
Appreciate it. How's it going? I'm doing all right. Hanging in there. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else really worth using. Should have looked for a vial stack option. I don't think I have anything though. I guess I have a karma coin. Coliseum, welcome, welcome.
Behold my true form and despair!
Yeah, I knew it wasn't going to be a one cycle. There it is. There we go. It looks like we won. Yo, GG's everyone.
Damn, GG. Well played.
Yeah, what a seed.
Yeah, that's a good one. I liked it, honestly.
Yeah, it's been fun. We won! Woo! Not bad, not bad. We take those. Yeah. 54:30 was the final time. My timer didn't stop though. 54:30, not bad. For a safe logic seed, that's pretty darn good. I feel like we played it pretty well. We got a little lucky at the end, which helped out a lot. Not bad. Hey, if you're watching on YouTube, you should subscribe for more epic world record racing thievery speedrun time. All right, see you later, YouTube. Have a good one. Bye-bye.